The gig is up.
That's because now it's the windiest place on earth.
You get a fan.
Come on in.
Come with me. Come with me.
Come on in. Come on in, everybody.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
File in.
Is it exciting?
Yes.
All right, everyone. Good morning. It's Daisy time, and it's Becca.
Wow.
So, yay! We're going to tell you why in just a little bit, but first let me tell you, you guys now, you're on a run with this, so you understand the Daisy story, but the family doesn't. So the Daisy Award was started about 20 years ago by the family of Patrick Barnes. Patrick was a 33-year-old gentleman who spent 6 weeks in the hospital before he passed away, unfortunately from complications from ITP. And so in that 6 weeks, the family expected the nurses to be smart, competent, do all the things that they did from a skill level. What they were just overwhelmed and touched by was the compassion that the nurses showed to Patrick and to them. And so they said that one night over a liquid dinner after Patrick passed away, they came up with an award that they thought would just really celebrate the nurses in the Seattle area where they were from. They came up with the Daisy Award, Diseases Attacking the Autoimmune System. But it is now in every state across the United States and an international award for nurses at the bedside that show compassion. And so we give one a month. And this month, it's Becca.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So it's a special honor here, one a month, and Linda's going to tell you why.
My brother was put in CCU from the 4th floor because he couldn't breathe. It was a scary time for all of us. He was intubated. Becky exuded a wonderful, calming presence. She answered every single question we had, like she had all the time in the world, when we know she didn't. Her attention to every detail made us feel better. The last 24 hours of intubation, my brother started to wake up and out of it and had a lot of questions and concerns. Obviously, he couldn't talk with a tube in his throat. Becca got him a clipboard of paper and a Sharpie, and that led him asking his questions. She had gotten to know the type of person my brother was and joked around with him, talked about his job, and made him feel more calm and not so worried. We are nominating her for a Daisy Award because while all the nurses were great, Becca is a step above in her amazing nursing skills, creative thinking to help comfort her patient, and the care and the time she took to really get to know him, even for a short time.
That was Well, it's just not enough that you get the Daisy Award, you get prizes, so that's pretty exciting. So, daisies and more flowers, very thoughtful. You get this portfolio signed by the Barnes family and myself. You have a banner that will be up here for a month with your name on it, a daisy pin you should wear very proudly. And then before I get into this, my favorite award, there'll be cinnamon rolls coming. They might be a titch late today, I understand, might be weather related. But the story with the cinnamon rolls is that one day when Patrick was still able to eat, his dad came in with one of those, big ooey gooey cinnamon rolls that you get at the mall. And Dad was going to eat it himself, and Patrick said, I think I'll have a bite of that, and proceeded to eat the whole thing. So I told Dad to bring cinnamon rolls every day for Patrick and the nurses. And with the Barnes family, we don't have Cinnabons, but we have Hy-Vee, equally as good. And what the Barnes family wants nurses to think of, every time you smell cinnamon, every time you bake cinnamon with cinnamon, every time you taste cinnamon, to think about how special you are and how special what you do is for the families and patients. Because everywhere they go, nurses always say, what do they say? I was just doing my job. And they want you to know it's much more than that. My favorite gift for you, Becca, is this statue called the Healer's Touch. This is handmade by artists in Zimbabwe. Your author is on the back of it, or the man that made this is on the back of it. And they just feel very privileged to make this for Daisy, and also the healer is very important in their country, and so for them it is an honor to make this award for all the Daisy recipients, and it also feeds a lot of families in that very impoverished nation. So Becca, today's all about you. What would you like to say?
This is very overwhelming. I've just seen so many people come up here, and they've always been somebody that I look at as a role model and just being amazing. So I'm blown away, and it's pretty unreal right now. So
Very, very much
Lots,
deserved. And you get cleanup. Part of our cleanup, so, yeah.